Mangione with your live Pinpoint Doppler 12 Futurecast.
All right, today will be very similar to the past several days, maybe just a little bit more wind by the time we get to the late morning and the afternoon, but plenty of sunshine. We have a lot of outdoor events going on this weekend, including the Scott Carlson Memorial 5K to benefit the fight against ALS. So come on out for a good cause. Sunglasses and jackets required, at least for this morning, because 46 will feel more like the low 40s with those breezes out there. 49, 10 o'clock in the morning when the walk gets started, mostly sunny skies, and then wind and sun at around lunchtime with the temperature around 52. A lot of sunshine in Providence, with our winds not too busy just yet in the capital city, but that will change throughout the day. In Warwick, we have a lot of sun as well with our threat tracker in the low category all the way through Marathon Monday. We'll talk about Marathon Monday in detail in just a few minutes. Right now, we're in the upper 30s to low 40s, 37 in Smithfield, 41 Providence, 39 in Newport, 39 Westerly, 42 on Block Island. In Tiverton, we're at 43 degrees, a recent gust of around 16 miles an hour. And you can see from Providence into Smithfield, winds getting a little bit busy, not quite as much down in Newport and Westerly with a recent wind of 6 miles an hour. No rain showing up on live Pinpoint Doppler 12. And we've been basically stuck in the same weather pattern over and over again for several days. We have a traffic jam in the atmosphere, and we're actually getting the benefits of dry weather at least. High pressure stuck to our north for several days. That is sending in winds from the northeast, so that's the only little drawback if you're looking for those warmer temperatures, is that northeasterly flow does kind of cap our temperatures in the mid-50s, and that will happen again today with a high temperature around 54 degrees. The coast will be similar, low to mid-50s for places like Newport, Jamestown, Narragansett, on into Charlestown. Notice the wind 10 to 20 miles an hour with some gusts up to 30 at times, especially around lunch and a few hours afterwards. Tonight, temperatures in the upper 30s, so it's chilly once again with the breezes. They'll continue for a bit this evening, so wind chills around freezing. So just bring the jacket if you're heading out to dinner tonight somewhere. And then in the 7-day Futurecast, I have 65 for tomorrow. Now, as is typical this time of year, the coast can often be quite a bit cooler when we get in these weather patterns. However, I do think that the sea breeze, which gets going at the coast on Sunday, is a little bit late arriving. So I do see the coast touching around 60, maybe the low 60s early afternoon. And then by 5 p.m., those breezes flip around from the south and pull us back into the 50s. So maybe the light jacket required by the late afternoon here. But all in all, a pretty nice day across the board. Now there's Monday to talk about. In Providence, going with a high around 69 degrees, a little cooler at the coast. And in Boston, 8 o'clock in the morning, 45 to around 50, almost ideal if you're running the Boston Marathon. 3 p.m., 65 to around 70. I think just to the west of Boston, just outside Boston where a lot of runners will be doing the race, it's around 70. But you get back into the city of Boston towards the finish line, we're likely back towards the 60s, maybe even the upper 50s by the middle of the afternoon when a lot of you are finishing the race because some of those breezes, those sea breezes kicking in Boston. Now on Tuesday, some showers around, primarily in the morning. I do not see Tuesday as being a washout by any means, but certainly some showers overnight into Tuesday morning. Wednesday, we're at 55, and then once again, we push back into the upper 60s. So even though we have a couple of cold shots of air showing up there in the 7-day Futurecast, they are only temporary. The mild air starting to win out in these 7-day Futurecasts. If you want to take the Futurecast with you, you can always use our app. You can find that at WPRI.com.
Now, Eyewitness Sports with Mark